Welcome to Crime Time News and Entertainment with a Buzz. There's a saying that goes something like this: when it rains, and it pours. Trouble set like rain. And it seems as if when it comes to Vybz Kartel and his wife, and also Shorty, there's always all sorts of passa mix-up. People are on a support campaign or a bring down campaign depending on which side of the spectrum you are. The latest thing that is popping in the news on social media in a real life is an audio of an interview that was done in UK in which an ex-gang member being interviewed said that his ex or his gang affiliate, now ex-gang member known as General, is or was the boyfriend of Sidem. So therefore, Sidem is no sort of wholesome lady. Sidem is what he would consider to be some sort of gang tete. That means that she love bad man. She want bad man in her hole. Now people, this is my disclaimer before I proceed. Don't have any sorts of information to validate that what he is saying is true or a lie. I am going to let you take a look to the audio from that interview that was conducted in a UK, and then I am going to give my piece.
Sidem did. She waited for Vybz. Sidem.
What? Sidem didn't wait 6 years.
They met in
You know Sidem's from the end, isn't it? Is she from the end?
2015. Tottenham.
That's General's
Edmonton,
old girl.
sorry.
Oh, Edmonton.
Edmonton.
I thought you were saying that's General's old girl. General from...
Yes, bro.
You're tatted.
I'm not joking.
You're tatted. General from Barry.
Yes.
Sidem.
Yes, bro.
So how am I going to get Vybz on the show now that you said that?
Cut it, innit?
Yeah, no, I can't. I ain't going to cut it. But Vybz is raw. General's thing raw.
Yes,
General's beat Vybz thing. Okay, mad. Okay, mad.
Because I was saying, yes, now she's from the ends, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
Big up
young,
Sidem.
I remember.
So she's
young.
watching this.
Yeah, she's one of
You got mad Vybz in Sidem, man. But
Sidem.
the world boss, you get me? Man was gonna
global, innit? Yeah.
But yeah, no. What? True. He knows now that General went through Sidem. It's mad. You get what I'm saying?
So people, you heard the interview. This is my disclaimer before I proceed. There are always three sides to every story. What this person in an interview is saying, what Sidem has to say, and also what is the truth. Based on what this man is saying, Sidem is no sort of wholesome lady, like I said. And people, here are the facts about relationship and ex. One man's ex is a next man's new girlfriend. However, whenever you are choosing a girlfriend, vice versa, a woman a choose a man, they want to know that that person's reputation is not severely soiled. They might be concerned about the bed count, just like you have the thread counts, how much people she cross off, how much people run through her. However, here's the case. Whenever you are a superstar, as in Vybz Kartel, that reputation is going to mean more, which is even controversial because Vybz Kartel is known to be a gallus. Vybz Kartel is said allegedly run through all the girls that were a part of the Gaza. So therefore, he is no one burner, even though he claims that is what he has changed to. Don't have any evidence to substantiate the claim that he is not. That is what he is saying. I see them and see them alone. One see them. But people have said to themselves, here is it that we thought that this lady was some sort of lady just going through social media. This is not a regular thing. Saw Vybz Kartel, saw that he had charisma, saw that he had charm. Thought that he would make a good husband based on him lyrics. And I am sure that if she is or was or is still a Vybz Kartel fan, she would have seen all of the stuff that is circulating all over social media. Based on what he said himself, he is a self-confessed gallus. However, when you are a global superstar, the standard is either lower or higher depending on who you ask. So therefore, she is not looking at him as a typical Joe out there. She is looking at him that, listen, if me can communicate with him, which is what she did, and I can bag him, I can show him support, and if things eventually work out, as in him coming out of prison, which he did, then I am going to be okay for the rest of my life financially. I am going to actually be the queen or the first lady of the king of dancehall, which right now she is. However, what is going to happen as it pertains to this information is Vybz Kartel privy to this information, and I know that he is always on social media, listening to the support, listening to the naysayers. So more than likely, when this drop, it is going to be a bombshell, and Vybz Kartel or Sidem specifically will have to respond. What is she going to say? That is yet to be determined. Now, if you remember at the start of this video, I said that trouble set like rain. Whenever it rains and it pours. And this video or this information is after a video leaked on social media in which a man from UK, London, up in them era is saying that Sidem is a yamed. Sidem is a yamed because she fall for Vybz Kartel, and she did not realize that, listen, when men are desperate, when they are locked up, incarcerated, especially for life sentence, they will say just about anything, especially when you have the lyrics, the gift, the gab like Vybz Kartel have. They will make all sorts of promises behind those prison walls. I want you to take a listen, take a look to exactly what this man had to say, and then I'll give my piece.
Sidem, you are about to become the queen of the Yamens. There are a lot of Yamed girls in London, yeah? A lot of them. There's a lot of girls in London that fall in love with man from jail because the pen game is sweet. You see the pen game when man's in the jailhouse? The pen game is deeper than Shakespeare. It's Shakespearean. Man, I get super sweet with the love. You're the love of my life. You're the reason my heart beats. You're where it starts and where it ends. You're the blood that's running through my circulatory system. I don't know how I could survive. I wouldn't even want to live without you. Man start telling gal a whole heap of things when they're in a box. Imagine, you see this room that I'm in here? Imagine if this was where I was living with two other men. Me and two other men are living in this box. You see when I get my pen out and I write to my gal, oh God, it's gonna get super passionate, you know. And you fell for it. But you're just like, bare girls in London have got this same heartbreak. Because they fell in love with a man from jail. Man need them to start doing things on the outside. Man are doing a whole heap of things for the, like, girls are running around, sorting out things, sorting out his lawyers' accounts, business, rare, checking his mum, going and looking over, doing all this sort of stuff, yeah, because they're in love. And then when man come out of that ras now, yeah, it's like climate change, temperature change.
Now, people, here's my disclaimer before I proceed. I am not here to bash anybody. I am here to give the size of the story that is out there on social media, being objective. The question we have to ask after listening to that audio of the interview that was done in the United Kingdom, and this audio or video that was done on social media, what would qualify somebody to be some sort of yamhead? Is it because they are desperate? Is it because they are following their hearts? A lot of women out there meet men under some very unusual circumstance, and it works out. A lot of times it don't, because they were pretty much following some sorts of pipe dream. Now, when you think about Vybz Kartel, he is not the atypical person. He is a global superstar. So that means that persons are going to willing to take chances, jump through hoops, do all sorts of stuff that they would not do for the atypical man out there. When it comes to bad man, gangsters in Jamaica, in America, in UK, they pretty much have some of the baddest itches that money can buy. Sometimes it is love, sometimes it is all financial. So the truth is that a bad man girl, ex being your new girl, maybe is not such a good thing, or maybe it is not such a bad thing. It just depends. When you think about the situation and the chance that Sidem took, leaving her job, packing up and leaving her family, even though it was ill-advised based on what most persons would say. She came and she supported Vybz Kartel because she took a gamble, and that gamble paid off. And if you ask most persons, they would say that it is by luck, because Vybz Kartel, in the court of public opinion, should still be locked up. The court freed him, and that is all that matters. So people, like me say, I gave you both sides, the side of the interview, and also what this man had to say that is buzzing all over social media. Let me know in the comment section if you would meet a man when he is incarcerated, date him, waited, change your whole life to be with this man, especially if this man was a typical man or this man is Vybz Kartel. Different category, different criteria. Let me know what you think. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my third channel. It is called Crime Time News. I will be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.